this is nearly perfect weather. It's a little bit too warm, but it's cold. It's October, and there's a bit of sun. It's not too bad. And the man's got his roof down, fair play. I really want to drive in a convertible. I've only sat in a convertible once, and it was sick. But I really want to drive a convertible. I just need to drive a car. Anyway, in the last 2 weeks, I've been asked twice by friends who are entrepreneurs what drives me as an employee. Not to flex, but I'm quite hardworking, alright? But I've been asked that question, especially as a young employee, graduated a year ago, what has made me want to try so hard in the jobs that I've had, especially the full-time jobs that I've had. I've had 2 full-time jobs in my life, and I've put a lot into them. Or at least it looks on the outside I've put a lot into them. And I have. In case my current employer is watching, I do put my all in. When people normally ask me what drives me, I normally tell them, you know, I've always been driven, it's an inherent thing, maybe it was the way I grew up or whatever. But I do also think that a lot of entrepreneurs, especially when they're on their up, or even a lot of leaders and managers, think that it's a lot more complicated than it actually is to manage and retain young talent. I think companies think that young talent are either incompetent or they lack confidence, which they do, but I think they also think that they're just not motivated, and I don't think that's the case. They're not motivated by something that they don't see a purpose to. You can no longer give, especially young talent, money to encourage them to do well for your company. It just doesn't work anymore, because at the end of the day, those companies can't pay that much money, so it's actually not that much money. It's not like you're offering them money where they can buy a house. They don't see that prospect. The only thing that they see is they see potential development, because they know that they're not going to earn right now, but they know that they can learn. So what am I trying to say? Well, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, this is not a good angle. Let me flip my hand. You got to offer young people the opportunity to actually learn, and that doesn't mean like giving them a million days off and letting them go on courses and whatever. It literally just means listening to them. As an employer, especially if you're the founder of a startup, it is so easy for you to motivate young people, because the chances are those young people don't even know what they want to go into. They've joined, they have no idea what they want to do. The degree that they did, if they did one, isn't what they want to pursue. So you have someone that you can mold, you know, from the get-go. You have that privilege that you could influence that young person's life for the rest, or their career for the rest of their career, their life for the rest of their career. Does that make sense? And I genuinely think it's a case of you just need to listen to what they want to do. Now, obviously, you can't just let them do whatever they want to do. There's going to be times where the job is boring, the task that they do is quite hard. But if you consistently stay up to date with what their goals are and what their desires are, which is what happened to me when I was on my placement year, where I was constantly asked, what are you enjoying about your job? What are you not enjoying about your job? How can we make your job more enjoyable, whilst also at the same time, you know, contributing to the business's goals? Then Bob's your uncle. You keep those employees. Now, obviously, not everyone's the same. Some people are more driven than others. But I genuinely think the vast majority of Gen Z talent will stay at your company, will give their absolutely all at your company if you show that you actually care about them. Money is no longer motivating them, because they know the chances are you can't give them the salary that they one day want to have. So instead, you've got to give them the opportunity to learn and the opportunity to develop skills that in the future they can use to make a bigger salary. Does that make sense? I don't know. Right, I haven't got my glasses on because I like to eat without my glasses. I don't know why, I just feel more comfortable. It's like once I take my glasses off, I can relax. But basically, I bought sourdough bread, which is right in here, in this little container. I bought sourdough bread for like 80p, it was reduced, absolutely banging. Look how perfect it came out. Look at this. This is perfect sourdough bread. I put margarine in it, put it in the oven, grilled, and you just listen to it. Still a bit of softness inside, but crispy on the outside. But then I also had, let me lift this up without it spilling. Oh my god, it's about to fall. I also had some leftover, can you see that? Goat's cheese. Which, by the way, goat's cheese is banging. You get the red packet one from Aldi, one of the supermarkets. You get the red packet one, which tastes a little bit sweeter. 30 grams, like 90 calories, pretty decent. Anyway, I put these two together. I got a piece of sourdough, whacked a load of thingy. Oh my god, I'm doing this with one hand. Right, a load of goat's cheese, a bit into it. Oh my god. This might be the next elite combo. Sourdough bread, perfectly toasted, with melted goat's cheese. Thank me later.